You're watching the Book Reviewer. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Book Reviewer with your host Cindy, and I have another review to share. So, most of you know I've been working on the James Herriot series. All creatures great and small, all things bright and beautiful, all things wise and wonderful, Lord God made them all. This is book 4 of that series. I originally thought it was a 5-book series, but it isn't. It is a 4-book series, and it is sold that way. If you guys have or want to buy all 4 of the books, it is sold as a series. So, this book starts off with James Herriot getting out of the Royal Air Force because the war was over. One of the first wars in World War II only lasted a couple of years. So, he was pretty much in the clear. Here's the book. This is The Lord God Made Them All. In the 4th chapter of this book, the time switches to 1961, when some of the newer vaccinations came out, penicillin was discovered, things like that. So he gets offered a position to go on a ship to Russia to take care of some of the sheep on board. His adventure begins in October, and after that he goes on and tends to the animals. And the book is recommended for anyone who loves animals, big or small. This would be especially interesting to veterinarians who would be interested in the things that they did at that time. Because it involves a lot of procedures and medications that maybe they hadn't heard of before. Or if they went to vet school, maybe they covered it very, very briefly, if at all. So, there's some vocabulary with this book. The character, James Herriot, and his friends are in Germany for a while. So, there are a couple of German words. I don't know how to pronounce them, so I don't think I should even try. But I went on Google Translate, and the words roughly translate to "thank you very much" and "you're welcome." There is a word or two more. The people in, I guess, England or wherever James is from, I think he's from England or Britain, they call a cast a plaster. So he says at one point in the book somebody breaks a bone and they say that they have a plaster on. So I think that's what it roughly translates to. Gotta get my English right. So Herriot soon returns home and tends to the animals at Darrowby, England. So he takes another job and tends to the animals in Istanbul. He is flown there because he is needed to be a veterinary surgeon. So during this flight, there is an oil leak. There is some attempt to repair it, and they said that they could not. There have been many attempts, and it just wasn't safe for these people to continue to be on board. So they are diverted to London, and he treats a lot of animals still in Turkey because with other countries, there may be a delay in getting plane tickets, getting accommodations ready, stuff like that. So they eventually go back to England after being in London. This book is either available in paperback or audio CD. There is no Kindle edition. Sorry, guys. I'm sure the library would have it. This is a fiction book. Juvenile fiction, I think. I'll put a note in the video as to which one it is. This book has 373 pages and 38 chapters. This was a good book. I was rather pleased with it. I will put a link down in the video description below where you can find it. You can either buy the one book, or sometimes it's sold as like a box set, like a series is. But you can do it either way. You can get the paperbacks for cheap, and I think the link to Amazon will show the same cover of the book that I have. But sometimes it's a bit different, especially if you have a different publisher, or it's the paperback cover is done in a different year. That can make a difference. But usually if you find the book title the same, it's usually the same book. So, give me a shout out if you've read this book, if you liked it, if you hated it. Let me know. I want to know. If you're new to this channel and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Share this video with your friends to help us grow the audience. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Keep reading. Don't stop believing. And we will see you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.